First of all, want to congratulate Boston College. They did a tremendous job. All the credit goes to those guys, Coach Spaz and his staff. A team that's really had a tough season, and they really came out, fought hard. They fought hard all year, and today they really put it all together. And congratulate them on finding a way to win. We certainly did not deserve to win. I thought, first half defensively, 200-something yards, really poor on first down, and the turnover on special teams, and they hit the wheel route for a touchdown. That obviously was a critical play, but really compliment our defense on how they played the second half. Really came out and played lights out the second half. I think they had about 70 yards. So it was a really good job at continuing to getting the ball back to the offense, but the offense just absolutely could not do anything today, could not capitalize. You've got to give them a lot of credit, and we had some missed opportunities. We've been a pretty good red zone team coming into this thing. I think we were 19 and 24 touchdowns, and today we were 0 for 3. And it's hard to win that way. 2 missed field goals. And then we got another opportunity for a field goal, and we just make a really bad play and throw an interception. So all those things are very disappointing. But their kicker made the kicks, we didn't, and they won at 16-10, and they earned it. No doubt about it, they earned it. This is a very disappointing loss for our team, obviously. Because we had a great opportunity, and we did not capitalize on it. Hopefully we'll learn from this and grow from this and come back to work on Monday and try to get ready for a good NC State team. NC State's a team that's going to be coming in here on a roll. We're going to have to play a lot better than we played today, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, the mantra's been one-game season.
Yep. That's really what it is. We lost the season today. This season was a one-game season, and we got beat. We'll start over tomorrow and get ready for NC State. It's really that simple.
If you'd had to kick again, would you have used Cat or Richard?
Richard Jackson.
Did you ever consider?
We were getting ready to kick field goal before we threw the interception there.
Right. But you were going to Richard.
That changes. We just didn't manage the game very well at all. I mean, again, you stay on schedule. You make the plays that are there. Then you're in position to win the game. In the fourth quarter. Knew it was going to be a tight game. These guys are really good at what they do. They had the one big mistake on offense, but other than that, they managed the game, very well, and played to their defense. And we missed some plays. Missed a touchdown throw earlier in the game, then we had a big drop that killed the drive. And so just missed plays, missed opportunities, some not very smart things. 3rd and 26 in the first half, and we get a penalty, and that get first down, ended up getting a field goal out. They were, as y'all remember that play, we ended up, they had a little throwback that we tackled for a loss, and instead of 3rd and forever or 4th down, having to punt the ball right there, they get a first down, get a field goal. So, tight game, and we didn't make the critical plays. They did.
How's Ellington? His turf?
He's got a little turf toe, so we'll see how he reacts. Jerome Brown rolled his ankle. Doesn't look as bad. Probably the worst one was Courtney Brown. I'd say he's his looks like a high ankle sprain, so he's the one I'm probably most concerned about right now. But Jerron had to come out, and so did Ellington. But hopefully they'll be okay.
Passing game, I think 4.5 yards per attempt today. What's that a product of?
Just them playing good defense, us missing opportunities that were there. We certainly had some opportunities there that we didn't take advantage of, and that hurt us. But didn't get the rhythm that we want. We had a couple of plays where they caught us in a bad call, blitzed us on with the corner, and got us behind the chains. But biggest thing was just not really sustaining a lot. First half, we didn't really get the ball a lot. I think we only had 17 or 18 plays in the first half. They kept the ball. I don't know what the actual time was, but it had to be way BC's way. We held them to field goals outside that one. They get the ball, then we kick off, or they kick off, and we fumble it, give them the ball right back, and they score. So it was like a double whammy there. It was a 10-point swing, and that was the critical moment in the game for us right there. But did not do a good job offensively at all.
Did you see any concerns about lack of focus coming in? It seemed like for as much as you guys talked about one-game season and the fact that NC State won and opened up for you guys, there was just like a lack of mental sharpness to it.
No, kids practice hard. I mean, they had good energy about them, but you're dealing with young people. Sometimes you just want to pull your hair out, but that's the only thing I can say. But I'm proud of how the defense in particular responded in the second half. I mean, they came out and gave us a chance to win the game. But, missing some opportunities. The next thing you know, the momentum. But this team is not going on the road and gotten it done. And that's the most disappointing thing for me so far in this season, is that we've not been able to go on the road and take care of business. Certainly have had our opportunities to win on the road, but we have not stood up and gotten it done, and that's really disappointing.
You had a pretty memorable victory for you here a couple years back, and now 2 years in a row your offense hasn't scored a touchdown against them. Is it too early to tell if it's something that they've done breaking you down on film in terms of preparation, or is it, you think it's more just a coincidental situation?
Well, I have to go back and look at all that combined, but I think it's them doing a good job on defense and a combination of us missing some opportunities. You have to take your opportunities against these guys. That's the way they're built, and you have to execute. And we just didn't do a great job of that today. Simple as that. But again, they're pretty good. You gotta give them some credit. I mean, they number 3 total defense in the conference, and they've lost some tough games. But if you look at their defensive numbers, they're pretty good coming in this thing. They've had trouble on offense. It's where they've really had trouble. They've lost some games with some teams taking advantage of some things, and offense has put them in bad situations. And today, their offense did not. Other than that one play, I mean, they were efficient and just ran the ball, took care of it, punted away, and played to their defense. And their defense lined up and kicked our butt today.
Any part of you want to give Taj any more reps after a game like this?
We've got a starter. We continue to rep Taj every single week, but certainly Kyle made some really poor decisions out there today that you'd like to have back to manage the game a little bit better. But he hadn't been doing that. So we'll just we'll go back to work. We'll continue to evaluate everything and everybody, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, but how surprising was it from him? He's been through a lot.
Real surprising. Disappointing. Very, very surprising. Again, he's out there trying to make plays. He's frustrated. He's trying to make something happen, and he's a young guy too. And, guys make mistakes. People make mistakes, and he heat of the moment, and again trying to make it happen, and it just didn't. It didn't go his way today. Didn't go any of our way.
You think it's because he's trying to force things, because they were dropping a lot of people, and
he's dropping everybody back, and just trying to make a play. He just the one down there is critical, and because you're in field goal range, you got a chance to kick field goal. You're a 3-point game, and you got a lot of time left, and that's where you got to manage the game better. But again, he's just trying to make a play, You know, that's a little bit of who he is sometimes. A lot of times he makes those plays. Today, it just didn't go his way. I wouldn't trade him for anybody.
Was the second field goal, was that,
The second field goal, I don't think so. I think we just talking about for us when we blocking it, our block.
No.
When we missed.
Zero, so.
No, I don't think so. I think we just missed both of them. You know, both very makeable. You know, we were sitting there with the wind, and we just didn't make it.
Did you open the competition for that back up this weekend?
Absolutely. You know, no question. Okay, thank you.